Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Rome 2 Emperor Edition here today on the channel. We have episode 10 of my Roman Republic series here today. We've got the moment you've all been waiting for. We're going to be declaring war upon the Carthaginian Republic and hopefully bring it under Roman rule. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like and subscribe if you're new. I'd really much appreciate it. Alright, let's have a look at the ancient world and see how things have shaped up. Okay, so we currently have most of, a decent chunk, let's say, of the Mediterranean under our control. Sicily, Corsica, the Italian peninsula, southern France, and then a huge chunk of Spain and one province in North Africa, Mauritania. The Carthaginians have actually taken, I believe it's the Gaetulii settlement down here, which is interesting. So we're going to have to probably fight them in Mauritania. They're currently actually carving apart Massalii lands, both Libya and Carthage, which is interesting. So I think what we'll try and do is we'll try and push them out of Spain firstly, and then seize the island of Iabosum, and then we might try and strike them here while another attack group goes from the north. And then I'll have to think about what I deal with, how I deal with Sardinia. Potentially a navy from Carthage can pivot there. Let's have a look over in the east. Pergamon is actually incredibly strong. I think the Seleucids might have been wiped out, actually. Galatia's really strong over here, along with Tylus. Sparta has pushed all the way up into Illyria and is kind of surrounding us here in Pannonia. We have a huge German kingdom forming up, which is essentially the Marcomanni. We've got the Belgae here, and then we've got Gauls and then Britannia as well. So that's basically what's going on. I think we start from west to east with our armies. So we currently have a legion here, Legion 2, with Varys, which is Gnaeus Julius Mace's brother-in-law. We've actually got quite a strong family tree at the moment. We have his adopted son Servius Julius, and we have Gnaeus Julius Chiro, or Shiro. We have Gnaeus Julius II, and then Sextus. For all intents and purposes, we probably could call him Sextus Julius, I think. But at the moment, we're going to be able to have 4 Julii commanders, which is fantastic. Yeah, so they must have taken Migdol. Yeah, they have. Okay. And the Gaetulii are there. Well, I think we'll start things off by tearing up our current treaties and contracts we have with Carthage. I wonder, who are they at war with? The Gaetulii and Massalia. I could negotiate with, like, the Gaetulii and say, hey, I will break my non-aggression pact with Carthage if you give me a payment. If I was already going to do it anyway. They're rejected. Maybe the Massalii might have some money. But at the end of the day, the Numidians can't really be trusted. Okay, so they were not really interested in doing that sort of stuff. Maybe if I just go without a payment, I guess they're going to accept, and then we'll negotiate with these guys as well, in the sense of trade agreement. That might be worth more money, so they might be more inclined to do it. No, they're not. Okay, so this is going to drop our reliability rating quite a bit, because we're going with some acts of treachery, and now Carthage absolutely despises us. I could have done this 10 or so turns before to not get that diplomatic hit. I believe it's 10 or 12 turns you have to do it before, but I feel like I'm now in a position to declare war upon Carthage. I think 10, 12 turns ago. I don't think I was. Also, we are dealing with slight public order issues. We are currently making 10,000 per turn, so if I actually drop the tax slider all the way down to the minimal, we're actually going to be able to still get 5,000 per turn and fix a lot of our public order problems. So it's actually probably not too bad of an idea to do that, because we're still trying to stabilize the regions we've taken in Spain, and we're trying to convert them. And if we go to war with Carthage now, we're going to be able to get a bunch more. So there's going to be more potential public order issues. And I feel like we've got enough legions to be more than capable to take out Carthage. Like, looking at the balance of power there. Okay, so we're probably going to declare war upon Carthage at the start of the next turn. So I think this army can go down to Migdol. I think we'll just keep you here in Tingis, in Tingi to replenish and repair. We currently have Gnaeus Julius with Legion 3, along with his adoptive son, Servius Julius. But Iberia looks fine for now. Back up to Tarraco, we currently have Sextus Julius. We'll move him in here. I've also got a navy here. We've got more reinforcements coming. We've got a legion up in Cisalpine Gaul defending against potential uprisings, and we've got a full stack here, which I think is going to be the one that attacks Carthage. And we've got the navy here as well. So not really much else we can do this turn. I'm really quite happy with how things are going. Spy-wise, we'll keep you here, and we might even move you further into Carthage. And my dignitaries have been deployed as well. Okay, well, I think I'm happy with that. Diplomacy-wise as well, there's not really too much else we can do. We broke those agreements. We will actually lose a little bit of money technically due to that trade agreement broken, but it shouldn't be overly too much. And we're currently going down into contracts here, which will be 13 turns, which will give us a plus 6% tax rate, more public order, minus corruption. Because corruption and empire maintenance is really going to start to grow and be a thing. Now that we're getting in sort of to... Where are we? We're 50 turns in. We're getting towards the mid-game, I guess. Because campaigns usually go for like, what, 200, 300 turns, I think. Okay, so, unfortunately someone died of natural causes here. A banditry in Gadria. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. Construction report, and we've had a population surplus here in the south. That's pretty good. I might even build a... public order's fine. I guess we could build a mine there. That would generate us a lot of cash. Pontus and Tylus are currently at war. Oh. Looks like the Carthaginian navy actually pushed out of Migdol and actually got smashed by the Gaetulians there, potentially. Okay. Well, I guess we'll move to the border here, because I think it's nearly go time. We'll go into a fortified stance. We'll upgrade the fountains here as well. Okay, so you're ready to basically push into Carthage when the moment arrives. I'm just trying to think if I need to move this army in, but I think we're okay. Like, public order-wise, now that we've dropped those taxes, that's going to really help a bit. Like, not taxing the populace in these certain territories. Well, I might not even need to swing you there. I might actually be able to get you guys to help. Oh, we should be able to win a over-resounding victory in Spain. I could get some mercenaries here, but I'm not. We'll move you to the border. You can continue to recruit potentially some slingers in here now. I've got you at a really good crossing here, because you can get fantastic legions from Tolosa, and then we can get the auxiliaries from Spain on this small border here. It's kind of crazy that you can get slingers and then pivot them to France if need be. Okay, everything else is doing fine here, except for within Rome. And, oh, okay, so hang on. Where was that fountain I built? Because we can stop... Oh, no, where was it? I think it was... No, that were the mines being constructed. Hang on. We don't want to get a slums here, so we'll build an aqueduct. That's what I was doing over here. I had the building deconstructed and leveled so that an aqueduct can be put in Brundisium, because we were dealing with some minor plague and pestilence issues. You're still a couple turns away from actually striking Carthage itself. I'm just trying to think if we initiate the attack, because they can't hit there. What's going on? So they've got an admiral here, a general here. We could capture that army there if we're lucky, and we can maybe use this to our advantage. I think we do it. Yeah, let's declare war upon Carthage. So who are they at war with that we could join in against? Probably the Massali. So Numidia, I will join your war against Carthage for a payment, potentially. They're going to reject, so maybe just the straight up war. This is going to be super interesting. I can't wait to see how Carthage reacts, because I'm a little bit cautious in my approach, as this is the first time we've declared war upon a major faction. Most of the time we've been fighting against like Syracuse, Massalia, small split Cisalpine Gaul territory, and same with Spain as well. We haven't fought a united and strong major faction, and I'm curious to see if our relations with some of these other factions have soured a bit. Yeah. The Spartans don't like me though, which is annoying. They could complicate things. Okay, well, I think we push into our first territory. So let's move Sextus Julius south. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be too much of a garrison there, but we'll fight this one. It's the first battle of the war. I think we've got to do it. Unfortunately, it's the Battle of Ars in 222 BC. So Sextus and his Roman legion, mostly Principe, 16 whopping units of them as well, then with some skirmishes. It's currently pouring down with rain, that's not what we like to see. So let's go with a nice dry battle. Okay, nothing too crazy in this one. We basically just want to completely surround the settlement where we can. So we'll divide everyone up into a couple army groups, and we should be able to fly and send on in on our merry way. Move you here. And the skirmishers, we'll send them behind this one. Alright, cool. Let's charge and move on in. Get everyone to double time. And then there's only 2 pieces of territory, 2 cities in mainland Iberia itself. We might need to move the navy to Ibossum, but we'll see how we go. But thankfully they have seemed to declare war upon the Numidians and the Gaetulii just as we were preparing and mobilizing, drawing up battle plans to go against them. Let's give out some attack orders here. And we'll try and engage this first Carthaginian unit. We are, of course, using the Roman Extravaganza texture pack. I would highly recommend it. That's how these helmets and shields are nice and shiny as the Principe go in. Swords and spears clashing. Perfect, that's what I like to see. Okay. Give out some attack orders here, then you pivot. Do the same with you. Okay, how well are we doing on this side? Okay, we just seem to be skirmishing them out. Okay, let's move you up a bit more. Same with you as well. Alright, you swing around the back here. The Carthaginian navy is trying to move on in. But if we're quick enough, we should be able to take this city. There's a cool little boat shit going on over here. Oh wow, this is a really cool looking battle map. Really nice. Okay. Let's charge into these hoplites. They've now crushed. Continue to move on up. Slingers as well will advance. But this is our real sort of test. This is what we're going to be coming up against mostly in this war with Carthage. Carthaginian hoplites, Sacred Band, and whatever mercenaries they can muster. But so far, this first initial attack seems to be working well for the Romans. Nothing overly too difficult, but a nice, cool-looking cinematic battle for the first battle and phase of the war. Let's swing around here, let's get everyone in. Should be able to carve up these skirmishes easily. We're more than capable to do so. It's got a fancy little blue and yellow cloth on him. Oh, it's really cool. Okay, we're slowly but surely capping the town square now. We can move in Sextus. But the first piece of Carthaginian territory is about to be firmly under Roman control. I'm not going to be able to do too much about them. I guess we just like form like this. Speed things up slightly. Okay, let's give out some attack orders here. As some of the javelinmen have disembarked. As some of the ships retreat. We could even charge in here with Sextus. I don't feel too worried to do so. We'll swing some Principe around just to help things out. And we've got the cavalry in as well. Get the cavalry to lock them in place while the Principe come on in. Our general's under attack, that's fine. It won't be for too much longer. Okay, let's... oh wow, we might even destroy that unit before it even comes up. We'll send out a couple units of Principe. But this thing should be able to crush them. Once the venomous peeler shot goes off, that should be the end of them, you would imagine. Okay, they've got one ship left, so maybe move out to try and hit them. Alright, let's try and speed things up. Okay, they're going to capitulate before they land anyway. So let's end the battle there. A decisive victory for the Romans. We deployed 2,920 with Sextus. Figulius, technically, but Julius, for the sake of just things being easy to remember who's who. We lost 100. They deployed 1,200 in their garrison. Looking at the casualties sustained and inflicted, Principe did really well. Slingers would have liked to see slightly more kills, but hey, that's not too bad. They have performed incredibly well in other instances throughout this campaign, so I'm not too worried. Okay. I think we straight up loot and occupy, and we're going to be able to secure the olive oil resource there. The olive press. Yeah, look at this. We're going to be able to get 80 bundles of olive oil from here. Man. I need to look at a map of resource efficiency, because Spain must be up there with the amount of resources they can get. I don't think we're going to have a food problem here. So I think we'll build a harbour. I'm going to deconstruct that. And I'm going to deconstruct that because we're probably going to need more religious buildings and stuff here. Alright, so we've done quite well here. We'll move Mesa in along with you. Actually, can I... No, I was going to say, if I could hit this... If I could hit cut... We might be able to do the siege, but we're not. I think we're going to send the navy here, and we might do a naval battle to try and win that. Which I think we're going to come definitely close to doing. So... It's going to... regardless if we hit the army or the settlement, it's going to go to a naval battle. Okay, we're not favoured to win this one, but we'll manually play it. Ooh, that's quite a bit. Because there's a full... There's half a stack in here of an army. Then there's the garrison, and then there's the fleet. We've got some reinforcements coming in. I think we'll play this one. Because I reckon if we're lucky, and if fortune favours the bold... Okay. So it's gone to a settlement battle. How are we going to do this? Oh, I might have stuffed up here. Hang on. So... Yeah, so it is going to be a settlement battle. I thought it was going to be a naval battle. Okay. I still think we can make this work, potentially. I guess we just withdraw. We might be able to take out a fair few of them. This might be a tactical withdrawal battle. We'll just have to see what we do. So, no, there's a fair few of them as ships. Yeah. But they're going to make their way in, which is annoying. So let's swing around. Or at least advance up. Yeah, I think what's going to happen is... it's kind of baited me because they're going to make their way in here. The main advantage we have is to face them on the sea. To be fair, this is an interesting... actually, what I need to do is I need to turn off auto... toggle fire at will off. Because this is going to be one of those where we're going to be able to move really close and try and actually hit them on the ground. Okay, so we're not going to be able to get there quick enough to actually stop them coming in. So, change of plans. We're going to move up here. And what we're going to try and do is simply just try and take out as many units as we can and try and bombard the settlement. Yeah, it looks like they're all going to eventually get in there. That's super annoying. They're actually going to manually disembark them. That's alright. We'll move into a position and we'll start just raining fire and terror upon them. And then we'll go with a tactical withdrawal. And then if we have to fight... if they give chase, we can fight them on the open sea. So I guess what we're doing is just initial softening up of the garrison. So we'll quickly chuck on a naval fire at will. And we'll let the Roman Navy bombard the Carthaginian garrison. Some of them are on the beachhead itself, actually. I'll try to get a shot on myself, but fighting units that are running away, we're not going to be too overly accurate. That it's still overhit as well. Okay. We don't want to go too close as well for the fear of getting shot. So I do want to try and slightly advance here. Just to get things a lot closer. Like, come on, I should be able to hit these guys on the beach here, surely. Nah. Ah, fuck me. Someone got a better shot there. Oh, I'm like overhitting it as well. Okay, if you're going to sit there like that, I can hit that. It's literally like shooting fish in a barrel here. To be fair, I'm actually surprisingly not taking too many of them out, which is weird. We might be able to wipe a full unit out here. They are quite resilient to this compared to the ships themselves. Okay, maybe I should give out some, like, you attack that. You attack that. You don't go for these crazy pot shots. Like, maybe you fire into that cluster. You fire into this, and we'll just speed things up. That one might be a good shot for us. And just speed things up. I'm still overhitting that massively. Okay. So we are probably going to be able to take a couple hundred out. Which is not too bad. But this isn't what I entirely expected going into this fight. But I think we can make it work on the fly. There's just not really too much they can do, that's the thing. This double speed is like doubling the shot. Okay. Not the best shot of that. Let's just speed things up because this is going to take way too long. I continue to hit that. You hit the back one. Oh yeah, just be careful when they get way too close to us here. We do seem to be softening them up quite a bit more. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be too many here. Can I swing it to, like, this way? Swing everyone around. Oh, we're starting to get hit here ourselves. So we'll move around. You will lose. That's fine. I'm tempted to withdraw. And even if they do fight us on the sea, we'll be fine. Okay. Let's give out some attack orders. Like, try and hit that closer unit. You hit this one. Actually, you might actually be better off going here. You don't technically need to be within here. You could be here. Oh, that's alright. Maybe I should move them fully around here. Maybe we've used use here, and then we could go like here, which is a bit better. Hard row. What does that exactly do? Okay. I know it obviously makes the ships go faster, but like, was there a negative modifier? To be exact, that's what I was kind of worried about. For example, like hard row, but it loses accuracy for a certain time. I'd rather be patient and wait. Okay, let's re-fire. Okay, so now that we're over here, we might be able to get some better shots off. Oh, that's the general unit. Don't want to move you in. That's the last thing we want. I don't think we're going to be able to win this battle. We are chipping at them quite well, though. We're really just sitting back and just bombarding the settlement. Thankfully, it's not too built up. I tried to do a similar strategy earlier in the campaign, but it was a barbarian settlement which was quite built up. Dude, we are doing quite well. The main problem is once we run out of ammunition, are we stuffed? You know what I mean? Can they even shoot over that rock? No. Okay, move here then. Okay. Well, maybe we need to split because they've moved back here now. So you move here, and we'll move you guys like here, and then keep you here, and get everyone to hard row again. But we are swinging back the balance of power in our favor. A bit better. And this is turning out more than what... This is turning about what I anticipated now. Things were a little bit scuffed in the beginning, but I think we've worked our way through it. Yeah, I just don't think we're going to be able to soften them up enough for like the general unit to move on in. We might actually get close, though. I don't think I want to disembark. Maybe. How many guys are on this? 40 per crewman? We might. I'm just trying to think how this battle could change, because we could actually get to a point where we're out of ammunition and there's only a couple left. Maybe we should focus on the spearmen and stuff. Like, focus on the infantry. We've just been sort of trying to hit everything in range. Like, the men are wavering. Where? Oh. Why did they disembark? Okay. It looked like they disembarked there. What the hell? I might have accidentally misclicked. Yeah, continue to fire at the infantry rather than the skirmishers, I think. Okay, we're nearly out of ammunition there. We have softened them up quite a bit, though.
One of our units has
used all its ammunition. That's fine. We'll move you back. We've crushed that unit there. Oh, I don't know. Hang on. We might be able to pull this out the bag. In the sense we're going to weaken them up so much that we might actually be fine to disembark and charge in. Oh, okay. I'm just surprised how efficient these guys are, to be honest. Okay, we've really got to watch out for this madness going on. You're joking, they're wavering now. Maybe the continued bombardment is making them run away. Okay, so this might be a little bit of a bait, but I'm gonna go in, I think. There's a unit here that we can't see. Okay. So we're going to disembark with the general and go towards the town square. I think we've won. Wow. The Roman Navy has won a glorious victory. Holy cow. That was like 95% not in our favour as well. Wow. What a glorious victory. We're getting a little bit caught here. Like you move here, further back. You're trying to get on the ground, but you can't. Okay, we'll push into the town square and try and cap it, but there must be enemy units here that I can't see. A ballista crew is coming off to help as well. These guys are really engineers for all intensive purposes. They are a little bit armoured, but they've only been equipped with a short sword. I believe the Carthaginians have given up. Okay, let's move in the ballista crew. We'll just move everyone to just a bit of a better quality position, just in case we do need to disembark with them. Okay, so that's under our control. You will lose if the time runs out. I'm pretty sure we have the settlement. I'll quickly just drop 2 more in, and then we'll keep some out at sea as well. But we need to start finding these other units. I'm tempted to potentially risk and lose one of them. You will lose if the time runs out. We've taken the town square, boys. Unless your unit's fallen through the bottom of the... Oh, hang on, there's someone here. It was a general's bodyguard. These poor engineers have been caught in between the temple. It's a Carthaginian ambush. Quickly, lads. Go on over and help. Okay. So Gnaeus Scipio is going to go on in and help. It's great to see a Scipio getting a fantastic naval victory, potentially, if we can hold things up. They're bloody running away. We've got 20 minutes to try and get rid of it. Oh, I don't know how long these guys are going to hold. These poor ballistamen. We just need to get the general's bodyguard in and we'll be fine. Oh, we won. Awesome. Heroic victory. Dude, what a result. Gnaeus Scipio. Heroic victory. Against Aspar of Carthage. So, we destroyed the garrison navy, the garrison itself, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, nearly half a stack. 264 with one of them. Far out. 425. I really can't recommend the Roman ballista enough. even half a stack, manually playing those has served us so well. And now we've taken the island of Bossum. We will loot. And we only need one more settlement before we completely and utterly rid Carthage from Iberia. I think we go with a market here. I don't think food's going to be an issue once again, so I think we just go trade. Yeah, harbour. We'll go with probably herding, and then we'll probably put a temple there as well. We could have some retaliation with an army or two, but we'll just have to see. Okay, so I think we're sort of done on this front. I could attack with the navy if that last fight was anything to go by. I don't think we'll be able to do the same in Carthage though, because it's a lot more built up compared to that, which was a lot flatter. Okay, I think things are looking good for the Carthaginian War. I might actually just look for some construction actually if we need to do some, like upgrading that. Okay, I think we're ready to end the turn and continue, and then see how Carthage reacts. Maybe going with the shots per minute there is probably not a bad idea. Sextus Julius has gone up. Go with authority. Let's get these activated. I could actually sabotage Carthage, so I think we'll do that. Failed, unfortunately. What about you? We'll do the same here. Double failure, oh my god. That's not some good RNG. I might even force march you for this last bit. Yeah. I doubt we're going to get attacked in Sicily, but we could. You're already going to be in range next turn, so it's not going to matter. Okay, just going to go through all my armies. You're getting more. What about the army here? Why was it not showing that one? That's okay. 0 and then 3. No, we can march. I was gonna say we could afford to wait for the replenishment, but I think we keep going. We'll force march it as well, so we can take Migdol. Okay. I think that's it. Let's end the turn and continue to see how Carthage reacts. So they've instantly attacked me here. Okay, you're defending against... So, it's going to go into a grassland battle. Okay. Even though it's a navy. Alright, I guess we play this one. What the fuck is this? So we're disembarked in the settlement. Oh, that's annoying. No, we're not. Okay. I think this can work. So it's technically a naval battle, but it's a hybrid one. Okay, this is kind of whack. I guess we move... we want to... we want to, like, pepper them before they come close to us. And we can kind of stop them from coming there as well. It's just, if we deploy here, we're kind of penned on in. So maybe slightly advance just around the lighthouse here, just to give us another avenue. But we've got to be pretty Johnny on the spot. Everyone can fire at will, but I might even try and target the flagship. So technically it is a grassland naval battle, but thankfully we weren't sitting there deployed, like in the settlement. Okay. So I've got to just try and take some pot shots myself. Not good enough. That might be a bit better. But we need to aim for the hull, remember. It needs to be low enough to hit the hull if we are wanting to destroy the ship. I think going for the general here firstly is not a bad idea. That's a really good hit. We're doing well there. I've missed there fully. That's a bit better. I think that's the general gone now. We neutralized one of those smaller ones. I'm just zooming in way too much there. But nothing like having the first stages of the war against Carthage really decided on the open seas. And I think we are absolutely destroying the Carthaginian ships that have come up here.
The enemy general is
Come up in
dead.
this bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, these guys are fanging on in. Can we get the shot off quick? Ah! They're gonna get the ram off. Oh, dude, they came in with some heat. What the fuck? Okay, so one's gonna go in. Oh my god, I'm whiffing.
Our general is under attack.
Our general's under attack. We'll move him further back. There we go. 3 hull hits and then they're destroyed.
Artillery ships reporting.
Slightly overcorrected that one. So they're going to try and retake their island home as a bit of a staging ground by the look of it. Did that not fully get destroyed?
The battle is turning in our favor.
It's like literally one shot, I think. Yeah, we're going to be able to sink it before they come on up. Yeah, I guess we just end it there. Another heroic victory. Because we could technically lose those ships, couldn't we? They did get one to escape, though. So, Hamilcar with a small navy has tried to retake the island. But we're throwing him back. The annoying thing is if another navy comes, we have to do multiple of the exact same battle. That was just confusing because it said grassland. I'm thinking, what? It could have done the stupid thing of actually putting the crew away from their ships in the settlement, but it's not. But maybe they did that because technically there's no garrison in there yet. So we'll get rid of the captives. So not too bad of an initial impression. They went quite quick to try and retake their territory. Trade agreement dissolved with Pontus. I wonder why. And the Massali as well. Mission successful. Subjugate 13. I haven't actually looked at that in a while. Like there's really nice chapter missions that you can do. So subjugate 13 regions. So we've got 12. So we've nearly done that for the Senate. Woe to the vanquished. Carthage must be destroyed. Subjugate this faction by capturing their last settlement. So we get a 7,000 bonus for that. So we're following the Carthage must be destroyed chapter. Raise or sack the following settlement. Carthage. 4,000. That's quite nice. So maybe we should do that. And hold the entire province of Provincia. Yeah, so that's southern France. Okay. Oh wow, we got so much money in the bank. It's kind of insane. I think we push into Migdol first. I think we might actually be able to take it with ease. Because there's no... Yeah, there's only one small, tiny ship there defending. Basically one guy in a boat defending it. What the hell? Okay. So we'll take Migdol. Yeah, I just think the Gaetulii and the Carthaginians just traded way too hard there. Oh no, some of them have fled into the mountains. Dido's faithful. Faithful to the old Carthaginian queen of old. That's cool. Unfortunately, we can't get the advanced dye works there, so we're going to have to break that down a bit further. And we'll go with harbour. Well, food might actually... Oh no, we're getting food from Tingus. Never mind. I was going to say food... Excuse me, could be a problem within this region, but it's not. The Masali are there. Do they actually like me now? We are still trustworthy. No, they've been thrown out. Okay. So... Oh, no, Libya's taken it. Okay. So we might have to go to war with them at some point. Okay. No one else we can really trade with them. Let's move Gnaeus Julius in. We can get some tortoises, which is cool. Like Galley. Alright, move you here. Let's move the secondary army up. I'm nearly tempted to move this to here. To the island. Because we've been dealing with pretty constant attacks, so I think we'll move you here. Because I imagine, like, where else are these going to go? And then they could strike up here, which would be annoying. We do have a lot of construction we need to spend here as well. Okay, I guess we make a plan to try and move to Carthage itself. So we'll protect the full stack with the navy, and we'll try and attack Carthage as well. We'll go with another potential saboteur mission. Unfortunately, she's been wounded. Brilliant. I was going to say, we maybe could move an army down to Corollos. Look, you know what? We actually might do that. Although there's no one defending Cisalpine Gaul, I think our public order up here is fine. Yeah, look at that. So I'm going to force march this army to Alalia. And because there's technically a bridge here that you can move from, we'll go down to Corollos from that way. Okay, now that we've taken some territory here, I guess we'll spend a little bit of money. So it was these territories that we need to convert. So I think going with... we're actually converting quite well. So maybe we don't need to go full temple here. Let's sort by lowest, and we'll quickly just go around. So that amphitheater is working wonders. And the low public order already. We're still making a really nice decent chunk of income, which is fantastic. So we could go with a gladiator school. Then we can get gladiators in our build, which might be quite fun. Does cost a hell of a lot though. I don't know if it's too overly worth it. Oh, in Rome we can upgrade the fountains. We can build the Trevi fountain, I get. Okay, well, we've got this army here in the north I forgot about. We could... I'm just trying to think if I should swing it to North Africa or keep it... it's only a short crossing distance anyway if we need to. Alright, I might actually just... I can nearly afford another damn army. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we can actually get one more. Oh, well, I'm nearly tempted to do so. Who else have we got here? Oh. Olius Buko. Okay. It's a cool name. I think we'll bring him in, because we might be able to adopt him into the family tree as well. Alright, let's start things off with getting some auxiliary, and then Principe for most of the rest. And then we'll eventually get like 6 slingers. 4 will do. That's cool. I'm happy with that. Like, so, can we somehow adopt him in? Should I get him to I kind of want Gnaeus to have a couple more children. We can always adopt him in later. Ullius. Okay, we'll leave him there for now. Well, I think we've got enough time for one more battle. I think we'll have the... Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll have the Battle of Carthage at the start of the next episode, in episode 11. So we'll take the settlement here. In... What is this, like Nova Carthage? It's obvious. I think that's like Carthage. That's like how it's spelled and stuff. In Phoenician or whatever. Okay, well, let's straight up try and take the city. Because it's like Nova Carthago, like, is in and around here as well. So we've done quite well taking Abossum, or what is it, Ibiza? In 219, we should be able to officially rid the Carthaginians out of Spain. Oh, this is a really cool map. Look at that. They've used this like battle map in a lot of promotional stuff that I've seen. Like this angle of shot here, this looks awesome. Okay, just trying to see what the best way is into the settlement. Maybe this. There's only seems to be 3 arrow towers there. 1 and then 2 on the gateway. Oh, there's only 2 here though, and then there's the 3rd there. 1, yeah, there's 2 men. I think we'll just go from here. That'll be fine. We do have additional reinforcements coming on in behind us. So things might get a little bit hairy and costly in this fight, as we don't have that much siege equipment, just for the sake of a quick and efficient siege. Okay, let's move on up as quickly as you can. I will send 1 unit. Oh, maybe in hindsight I should have moved the navy in from Ibiza. But we're moving on up. Auxiliary cavalry, equites as well. A really cool looking Roman homestead there. Is that a shrine to Bel Hamun? Maybe. We'll try and bring that down. We've also got additional reinforcements coming on here. Another legion slowly but surely moving on in. We've got the numbers, but limited siege equipment will somewhat strangulate the siege. Let's move you on in. I think I might try and make things a little bit nicer here. I am tempted to nearly move up some slingers. Some of them might be able to arc their shots up and over. We'll just try and make things look a little bit nicer here, so there we go. And then move you about here. And then move you here as well. Okay, so we do have one. Are they trying to do it? I was going to say we got one Principe unit trying to firebomb with oil the gate. But they've done the gate glitch and it's opened, even though we can't move on in. The ladders are making their way to the walls, and hopefully we can ascend, as the Carthaginians are really clustering. We've moved our slingers up. I don't know how too overly effective they are going to be, but the first Roman is about to descend off the ladder and make his way into the Carthaginian city. So once we've taken this, there should only be Corellas and Carthage itself to deal with. So we are getting some shots off here. So what I want to do now that the Principe are up here, let's give out some attack orders. There doesn't seem to be too many defending there. I wouldn't mind swinging around for the... Actually, no, go here. Because you guys are Triari, technically, going on there. That's not a bad idea. And we'll give the order to move on up. So, we're currently capping some of the towers there. And more Principe are flooding over the wall every single moment. Nice! Good job. The Romans are getting stuck into it. That's a really nice animation there. Okay, did the Triarii move down? They sure have. And they're actually engaging the Carthaginian cavalry. That's what I want. Get the Triarii to focus on them. Can we move through the gateway? No, not yet. Okay. It's gone to white as it's currently neutral. It's hotly contested. We've actually taken this arrow tower over, which is kind of huge. The gateway still hasn't fallen just yet. Are these slingers getting up here? That's kind of stupid. Alright, let's move my slingers back. Oh, a one like fully up there that can't move. That's annoying. Oh well. Move you back out of the way. Okay, so we've got more coming. Maybe give out some attack orders here. Alright, this arrow tower is fully under our control. Now, I think it's Attila that they get destroyed. But in this, we're actually going to capture it, so we can we've actually can use this to our own advantage. So the Principe are going to try and contest the lower bottom of the gateway here as they charge on in. Some poor Carthaginian has 3 Peeler in his shield. Okay, so we've got another wave of Principe. Let's try and do the same. Just try and bring them in. We will claim victory here today, but it's just only a matter of time. Maybe deploy them there. Okay, they're being crushed. Thankfully, we're able to attack in one turn, just quickly constructing some ladders. But we would have been able to save far more Roman lives if we built more siege equipment, but that's okay. For time purposes, we'll sacrifice that. We want a quick, swift blitzkrieg offensive against Carthage. Okay, let's move to try and capture some of these points, as there's a fair few of them. Go for the town square with you, and then we'll grab some of these guys to go further down here. Okay, so as we're navigating through the settlement, we can just speed things up. The gateway is fully under our control. And now we really don't have to deal with moving up on the ladders now, which will stop our movement. So I've quickly just given out some different orders. Oh, hang on. We'll hit this here. We've got a hoplite unit that's going to come up against us. Nice decent volley. Oh, only took out a couple of them, but they're really resolute in their hoplite formation there. But so far, our swift offensive against the Carthaginians is working perfectly. They did actually aggressively attack us quite well in Ibiza, in Ibossum. But apart from that, I think we've caught them at an opportune time in the sense that we literally saw them take the Catulii settlement and then literally fight to a stalemate. Maybe it's Libya that has more of their military might. And they've lost a lot of forces against the Numidians. Alright, a decisive victory. Okay, Gnaeus Julius Mesa deployed just under 5,000. We had a 6,000 man battle there against Sanchon of Carthage. We only lost 253. We lost 254, but they only killed 122. So that just shows you more than half of what we lost was due to arrow towers, which is kind of crazy. Wow, one of the Principe unit got 388 kills there. That's a really good performance. And although we had that additional legion, we probably didn't overly need it. Let's loot and occupy. And then, yep, that's it. All of Iberia is now firmly under Roman occupation. Fantastic. We'll go with a harbour here, and we'll go with a... I guess for the time's sake, we'll go with Minerva. We'll break that down. Yeah, look at this. Roman España. And we've also got 2 pieces of territory in Mauritania as well. Then Carthage has got Sardinia. And then we've got, obviously, Carthage proper to the south. So they do have a navy that can come on over. And another, which you have to keep an eye out for. You'd imagine there'll be a full stack somewhere over here. But we'll see how we go. In a bit of a precarious situation here, pushing into Carthage on the open sea. So I can't wait to see how the AI react as we end the turn, which we'll do at the start of the next episode, episode 11, coming out soon. Alrighty, so things looking good in this war. There's a couple remnants here. And how are things shaping up? Yes, so most of their vassals have a lot of territory, which is interesting. So we might actually have to go to war with Libya next, just to clear up some of this border gore, what's going on over here. And then, where should we go? Let me know in the comments, senators. Where should we go? Should we go to Gaul? What would the Senate require? Sparta is building up quite a bit. We might actually, depending if we do take out Libya, we might actually go into the Egyptian sphere of influence, which is quite interesting. I wonder what's sort of going on over here, as Pergamon has taken out the Seleucids, which is kind of crazy. It's like Pergamon's been pushed out by Tylus, and with the Galatia growing up, so most of this Anatolian territory is actually barbarian, which is super interesting. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. I'm going to end the video here and play the outro. Take care. Unfortunately, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Check out my social media links in the description below if you want to stay connected with me. I also want to say thank you to this month's patrons and channel members: Victor K, Sebastian C, Jordan K, Caesar L, Brian S, Tao, Lion B, Kyle P, Tom C, and White P. My name has been Simpzy. Much love from Australia. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.